Welcome back to Redbeard RPG and Pillars of
Of
Eternity.
course.
I believe we were supposed to go to Golden Grove. I think we can talk to somebody here about the person we're looking for. We're still working on the Servant of Death quest line. That here, maybe? Yeah, probably.
Builder's wisdom to you.
Who leads your order? High Ovate Honora leads us. Sometimes she journeys to Elm Shore. Okay, so we need to go to Elm Shore. I'm pretty sure that's who that we're looking for. Mighty Elm Elves. Okay. So, let's head that way. Um... All right. I haven't even explored this whole area. Why did I not do that? This place like dangerous? Was I getting my butt kicked or something? And what do we got here? Oh, there she is. An elf stands on a dais in the middle of a clearing. The ground is blanketed with leaves in various shades of russet and gold. Her eyes are closed, her arms are folded in front of her. A curtain of autumnal hair, yellow hair, hangs in her face. As you draw near, she lifts her chin, looks at you with shifting hazel eyes.
Greetings, Estramor. You are among the Ovates of the Golden Grove.
Bareth has sent me to end your life. It has continued for too long.
You once railed against mighty and distant powers, did you not? What is a god that his voice should carry so far? And what are you that you should so eagerly obey?
That's fair.
The gods only have dominion over what we cede. And you would cede matters of life and death to them.
Problem is I want the experience from this quest line, and I'm pretty sure if I don't do this, I'll fail it and I won't get the XP. The gods set the rules and let us do as we will, but it's merely a test, and only a fool thinks he can succeed anything. You do what your god wants or you face the fire. This woman is about to become an example. Are you any different? You've extended your life beyond its natural span. Through work and wisdom, the greater tree, the more fruit it may yield. They are vines claiming an ancient elm in the sunlight. My growth sustains them. Should our harmony fall prey of God's jealousy. And where exactly would she lead them? She's blind to the limits of her own wisdom. Yeah, let's just be blunt. I need Barrett's aid, and this is what he asked of me. It's a shame it could not come on an accord. All right. We got guards and a regular ovate. So let's let Eder go after that guard.
Zawa is ready.
Zawa go after Urona.
Following your lead.
Kana go after this guard.
Eh?
I'll go after the ovate.
What?
Indoctrinate.
Yes.
And you help with Urona. Alright, they're gonna go down.
Mois.
Let's see.
Yeah?
They're both about to go down.
Not getting too.
Oh, I thought he was dead.
Yeah?
Whoops. Oh, he is dead. Okay. Alright. And we got a level up. Exactly what
Got
we were
it.
looking for. Whoops. Get the loot off of them. Might as well explore the rest of Elm Shore real quick. Nothing there. That's something at the stronghold. Prestigious visitor. We'll send an escort for the supplicant. Yeah, we still need to check down this way. We might have missed something. Probably didn't, but you never know. That's what I thought. I was at the official end, not necessarily 100% the game, but near 100%. Dead adventurer, that's a good sign.
Brave thou. Yes?
Yeah?
Yes?
That's one of those guys. Those guys are a pain in the butt.
That's it!
Don't even pull it down!
There were not that long ago. We've also gained some levels since then. Zawa got his mind taken over. That's not good. Who is this? Parents?
Lava will be on seek! Lava will be on seek!
Okay, I'm pretty sure Kana's gonna go down, but that's okay.
How may I help? Lava will be on seek!
Oh no, Kana survived. Excellent. Alright.
Brave thou Philothili.
That's one. That's a fight I could have seen we were having trouble with at one point. Can't get all this loot.
Of course.
I think I do vaguely remember having trouble with that fight. Yep, looks like that's all Elm Shore. Okay. We'll let's stop by Caed Nua. We'll rest up, and then we'll head back to what's that? Tier Evron, and talk to the god about what we've been up to. I think didn't Eder have a level up as well? He
Last
does.
thing the Deerwood needs is another foreign colony.
All right, we can get him another survival or athletics. Go survival. Don't need that. What's on bending? Confident aim. What raises converted to hits. Plus 20% to minimum damage. That's pretty good. Might do that. I like putting a lot of passives on him. Yeah, I think that's the way to go. Let's get confident aim. We do, don't we have, we got 3 prestigious visitors. Okay. Let's take a rest. We'll do training grounds. We'll get that +3 might. Just in case we need it, but I don't think we'll need it. Maybe once we go after the dragon, we might need it. Let's stop by the castle. Let's see what we can do with all these prestigious visitors. I know we can like raise our what is it, disposition? How much everybody likes us. I don't know if there's much else you can do with it. There they are. Good tidings, my lord. I'm Ozaro, famed merchant and purveyor of many valuable and, dare I say, rare objects. And so I would like to remain. I have an urgent matter to discuss with you, something I want resolved as quickly as I'm certain. Let's hear it. It's these bandits, my lord. The roads are absolutely crawling with them, and they have local merchants in a fright. I'm having trouble filling out my stock. My suppliers say the risk is too great. Nobody wants to hear that the fineries sent out for delivery have been stolen by unwashed brigands. If I have no goods to sell, I cannot make a living, nor can I offer many special items normally at my disposal. Should I myself put it into it? Yeah, sure, why not? Yes, my lord, what have you planned? Let's give him 5 grand. My name is worth in these parts. I'll partially insure every delivery and cover losses that occur. That should allay any fears. Quite a more generous offer these suppliers have never heard. I'll warrant, thank you. I'll have more goods to offer you in short order, I'm sure of it. Okay, so is that my merchant who is on site? It's good you're here. I simply must speak with you. Yeah, we're late in the game. We got lots of money, so we can just kind of throw it around to solve problems. As I'm sure you're well aware, wealth has a way of birthing enemies. My fortress has been beset by thieves. I'm sure one of the lesser nobles is after my treasury. The stake of jealousy is upon it. It will be weeks before I can secure my holdings. By then, it'll be too late. I haven't the connections to hire mercenaries on such short notice. Is there anything you can do? Let's make a stand. And we'll lend him the Crucible Knights, all right? I don't have the resources. My forces are spread thin. I need an army. Yeah. You can borrow the Crucible Knights for a little bit. Thank you, Lord Redbeard. That's bound to do the trick. I can't wait to see how those ruffians scatter. And the last one. Let's see what we can do for them. A researcher in the field of animancy. I could use some assistance. I'm looking into the Bewek problem. That is, forces that can unhouse souls from their vessels. I'm trying to develop some kind of defense to protect people against these forces. The trouble is, investigating what unhouses souls in the first place requires souls. I haven't been able to arrange any test subjects. I need your help. We lost so many people in these Beweks already. Imagine if we could prevent such things from ever happening again. Yeah, something other than Kith for these tests? I'll be willing to use alternate subjects if you have a suggestion. Yeah, let's go with Heritage Hill. There are vessels all over Heritage Hill. The people of Defiance Bay would appreciate you thinning them out a little. Yes, but working with vessels can be dangerous. Here's $2,000. Hire some muscle. I certainly will. Thank you. I'll put the money to good use. With a good team, I'm sure we can gather a few subjects. A cure can't be that far away. All right. All right. Little diplomacy done. Some lordly duties. Now back to quests.
I must say, I'm impressed.
And we got a little XP for doing that stuff too. All right. Hopefully a couple more people will level up when we get back to Elm's Reach. If Eder just leveled up, the others shouldn't be far behind. You normally get a good chunk right at the end of a quest. Oh, we got more going on there. Huh. It said he was back from his journey. The druid companion, I already forget his name, but it didn't have the little story. Normally there's a little story there. All right, we want to talk to Bareth, which is this one. As you pray to Bareth, you find yourself a road. Squinting the distance, you see a short, pale figure waiting for you. At first, you think it's another vision of Archer Riston, but then you notice the figure's skeletal frame. Rictus grin. He stands in front of another skull gate, which leads down, not onward. He beckons for you to approach. The usher, gatekeeper of the shroud. Not here for us, I hope. Behind you is a woman, her skin milk pale against her black hair. She wears a suit of armor so dark it seems to suck the light from the stars. The road winds up the mountain behind her.
A toll, traveler.
And the Pallid Knight. Guess we'll pay the Pallid Knight. Drop a few coppers in her hand. She closes her fists around the coins. You instantly feel a small weight added to your purse. The lord of this road demands a toll of all. but he lends generosity that all might travel this road again. The road bores into the mountain. You find yourself in a gigantic cavern. The ceiling curves up and away, and it's dotted with moisture. At the distance of the shining beads look like stars clustered and scattered in the constellation. The usher and the pallid knight lead you up the trail carved into the edge of the cavern. Two identical cave mouths wait up ahead. You follow the usher to one of them, standing at the edge, gazing down at you. You see endless, ever-changing plain of bisected by a road. Only then do you realize you're no longer on the road. As you follow the road, We're no longer on a road, but then we follow a road to a point where it disappears below you. You realize you're standing on one of the eye sockets of a massive skull. The usher points to the road. Archdruid Riston appears below you. He's just as you remembered him. Stern, smooth skin, yet with each step along the road grows swelling with blood and essence. His heavy steps become slower and slower until he stops altogether. His descended body fills the path up completely.
You met a dwarf traveling this road. What did you do?
He lived many centuries. I brought him to death. The pallid knight's flesh is taut against her skull. She nods once, barely dipping her chin.
And every death begins in a new life.
As Reston's swollen body ruptures, the effect is like a dam bursting. Ghostly figures, as hazy and indistinct as wisps of smoke, continue along the clear path. Some tumble and rush along, while others amble and drift. But all continue forward. The usher directs your attention to another figure moving down the path. At this time, you see High Ovid Irona as she follows the road. Her movements become slow and erratic. Her legs creak with each step. Her feet grow long, thick roots that burrow into the ground. She finally stops rooted in place.
You found a tree that had lived for centuries. Its roots were deep, and its boughs sheltered many. Why did you cut it down?
I enjoy cutting things down.
And the splinters you leave in your wake fertilize new life. Even your drive to destroy is another tool in the cycles of death and rebirth.
Sure. Irona's body petrifies below, and the shimmering leaves of her hair blow down the path. You seek another who's lived his lives on the brink of the cycle. He sits inside the wheel, observing its revolutions. With each life, he's plucked from the stream and returned to it intact. Why do you hunt Theos? Theos has entrapped thousands of souls for Wotica. I've got to stop him from giving her absolute power.
If you know this much, then another god has already spoken with you and given you half of the answer.
Oh? Theos serves Wotica. She desires an escape from her own cycle of power without decline. Theos has removed thousands of souls from the cycle so that her essence might empower her. You must stop him. You must return them to the cycle. What end would it serve to send souls back? What end would it serve to send the souls back into the cycle? Attending these souls is a question of stability, Watcher, of maintaining the natural order within the world, the ebb and flow of essence. Couldn't they be returned to the Hollowborn? As battered, burdened things? Do you mix soured wine with fresh? Soured wine with fresh? The kindness you seek lies in giving them a new beginning, not shackling them to this life. Cycles are changeless and monotonous. Surely there's a better alternative. The illusion of revolution, it's merely another part of the cycle, a painful one. True change has structure, geometry. It has a product of cycles within cycles, thousands of gears spinning, moving. the universe by degrees. All right, I think I understand. I only show you the motion of the universe, Watcher. All right, I must go to Sun and Shadow now.
No mortal can survive the descent into the pit. But there are souls on the burial isle that are pledged to me. I will grant them to you, and they shall bear you down safely, as well as light the way beyond.
All right. Return them to the cycle, Watcher. Promise you will, and I shall give you the power of befitting a champion of death. Accept my favor, however, I will demand this decision as your due. I collect from mortals all the time. All right, I'll return the souls of the cycle. So be it, Watcher. Do not forget your promise. When at last you open your eyes again, you're standing in Tir Evron, filled with Barroth's power. All right. Looks like Aloth was the only one who gained a level there. That's unfortunate. But we can give him more mechanics. So we will. And what do we get here? We get a new spell. Rifle bow that does corrode damage. I don't know about that. Oh, we get 2 spells. Nice. Freezing Rake. Ghostly Skeletal Hand rakes across the area, doing freeze damage to enemies in the area, leaving them weakened and hob. That's pretty cool. Probably keep that one. Wizard is protected by elemental shields that guard him or her against burn, corrode, freeze, shock damage until they are overwhelmed or the duration expires. That's pretty good. Allows wizard to temporarily borrow druid, priest, wizard spells, 7th level or lower. I don't know about that. Wizard invokes a sigil, famed wizard Molita. When he or she is stuck in melee, the sigil retaliates with pierce damage, pushing the target back, leaving them stunned. That's pretty good for him. All of many colors, summons a wall of varied colors, inflicts varied damage and afflictions. That's pretty good too. All these are really good. Parching wind blows across the battlefield, like raw damage into the area, leaving them weakened. I think. Do we go piercing sigil? It's pretty good. Or wall of many colors. Probably piercing sigil. Probably go with that. That way he's got a defensive spell, and then we'll keep the freezing rake as well. And then we get mastery of probably concussive missiles, I would think. What's the Grimoire imprint? Steals 3 spells of level 3 or lower. No. Phantom. Yeah, I think missiles is the way to go. All right. So, oops, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to go to the journal. It looks like we do have the quest, or we got to fight a dragon in the White March. I forget what area of the White March it was. Let's find out real quick. We'll give that a shot, and then we'll have the official end to this series after that. That's all we got left to do. We do have that one collect the items of the chorus thing. I don't think I'm going to bother with that. I'm sure we get whatever special item, but I assume I would have to bring, it's probably the reason we don't have it is because I took the Devil of Karak out of the party, and I need someone with higher mechanics to find all the pieces. I've probably been all the places where the pieces exist before. It's the White March. Was it Long Watch Falls? I think that's where it was at. Either that or Whitestone Hollow, one of those two. I didn't realize food items can't be used in combat. Yep, this is it. This is the cave right down here. But unfortunately, we're going to have to do that next time. Thank you all so very much for watching, and have a good one.